Hey everybody, my name is Emily Manley and I am a Younique presenter and one of your fellow teammates on Team Bling. Today I am going to be talking about how to create and maintain momentum in your Younique business. So I'll give you some tips, tricks, and just some skill sets that you can use to just keep your business thriving. Okay, so before you do anything, and how to start off strong and steady is just make sure that you are learning everything you possibly can. Get your hands on anything. You definitely want to make sure to review the Bling training site, which is where you found this video. Make sure you get familiar with all the Facebook groups that you've been added to, and that also includes reading through their files and their photos, searching the site, just really get an understanding of that. Make sure you do some back office training. That's another video that was posted here on the Bling training site, to get familiar with how to book a party and how to understand your royalties and all of that stuff. Make sure that you set some goals before you get moving. How many parties do you want to have every week? What are what kind of goals do you want to achieve with Younique? Everybody has different ones. Some people want to go to the top and some people just want to make a couple $100s a month. So make sure you kind of know what your goals are. And make a list of 100 people. Kenesha talks a lot about this, the 100 people that you're going to contact about your business, and start chipping away at it. They can be people on Facebook, they could be people from church, they could be people from school or work, anywhere, family, friends. Just get a list of 100 people and make sure that you're chipping away at that and letting them know about your business opportunity. Okay, first steps. Before you do anything, after you've learned everything, schedule your launch party on your website, and there is a training on the back office on how to do that. Once you've done that, you're going to create a Facebook event or group, and you're going to invite and promote to your circle, your family and friends on Facebook. Make sure you're posting 3 times a day to that page for your party. Make sure you're sending messages to people personally, and focus on getting as many sales from there, from your inner circle as possible, because they're going to be your biggest fans and they're going to be the catalyst to getting your business up and running. Okay, so how do you reach beyond your inner circle? I bet a lot of you are asking yourselves that question, or maybe you've been doing this a month or two and you're just like, how do people start finding these 5 new people, and how do you get new contacts every day? Well, so the biggest way to do this is to follow up. And what I mean by that is any person that has purchased from you, whether it's your mom, your sister, your brother, girlfriend, any of your friends that purchased from your launch party, you want to follow up with every one of them. Number 1, you need to make sure they like their products. That's, good to know. And number 2, when they do tell you they like your products, you want to ask them to host a party for you. These people want to support you, and this is how you're going to start tapping into circles beyond your own. At first, when your family and friends are hosting parties for you, there might be a lot of mutual friends, but slowly but surely, you're going to go further and further out of your circle if you just keep following up, asking how people like their products, asking for the party, booking the party, and then getting sales, from those. You're just going to keep reaching further and further and further. It's basically called party chains. And, just as long as you're, following up, asking everybody for the party, the cycle will continue. Okay, another way to keep your momentum is make sure you're, have some sort of time management in place. So set aside a day to kind of maybe do some admin work, follow up with your customers, book your parties, record keep if you use PayPal or Square readers for your cash and carry or events, update party links on social media sites, maybe create product samples and deliver any local orders. Okay, so once you've kind of started with the parties and you're, kind of doing the time management, you're getting that going, now it's time to set some long-term goals. Write them down and tell somebody. Okay, so I've listed a few things here, that you can make some goals about, just like how many parties do you want per week, what goal what status do you want to achieve, how many recruits do you want, how much time are you going to set aside for training, just stuff like that. Okay, so another way to keep your momentum is to maintain personal development and ongoing training, which I kind of touched on in the last slide. So what's personal development? Well, personal development is anything that you're doing to make sure that you're developing, yourself and your business, that you're not just kind of staying stagnant. So reading motivational books on direct sales, following some of the top leaders in the industry, whether it be on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever. Join direct sales Facebook groups. Grow your audience. Don't join these sites to sell. Join them to network. I mean, I belong to a lot of them, and I don't think I've ever asked anybody to buy a product. I'm just pretty much post, and I'm like, hey, I would love to be friends with you. Please friend request me if you want to network. I'm always looking to build my circle. And lo and behold, if you do that and you get a lot of friends from there, trust me, they're going to see your posts on your page eventually, and they're going to buy from you. It's good to just network. Don't go in there and actually sell anything. Just try to find friends. Another way to kind of do some personal development, and this is, I don't know if it's necessarily personal development or just good for your business. I suggest that you purchase cash and carry lashes to sell on the go, and that's if you can. If you can't buy them when you start out, you can't buy them. Okay, it doesn't mean you're not going to have a successful business, but when you can, whether it's the first day or 3 months from when you start, if you have the means to buy lash sets, buy them. It is amazing how much business you get from just selling on the go. It can be a little uncomfortable at first, but you won't sell anything unless you ask. Okay, is your momentum slowing down? Okay, so if you find that it's slowing down, here are some things you can do. Review your goals. Are you really doing everything that you can to reach your goals? If you are, then maybe you need to set some new goals. Maybe they aren't, far enough out there. Maybe they're not attainable. Maybe they're too far out there. Review files and photos on Team Bling, this is something you should be doing every day. I mean, really, all of your Facebook groups, you need to be daily. I would suggest daily, review of the sites. But if you find yourself kind of busy and you haven't, make sure you're reviewing files and photos, and looking for any new training pieces. Copy the scripts, within those files, for use in asking for a party or recruiting somebody or whatever it may be. There's tons of files in there, so make sure you're actually utilizing that information. Think outside the box. Maybe if your momentum's slowing down, you need to do something different. Have an open house for yourself or host a fundraiser. And there's tons of information on Team Bling. If you just use the keyword fundraiser in the search box, you'll find so much stuff. Okay, reach out to your sponsor and your uplines for ideas. Tell them what's going on, tell them what your goals are, and see if they have any advice for you. Just a fair warning though, if they have given you advice on how to reach your goals before and you haven't taken that advice and at least tried it, I will almost guarantee you they're going to give you the same advice. So as long as you're actually, trying or attempting the recommendations that they give you, definitely go back to them and see if there's any more ideas that they have. Okay, and ask yourself, are you reinvesting in your business? What are you doing to invest? What else have you done beyond buying that starter kit? Are you buying cash and carry? Are you making samples? Are you buying test products that people can use when you go to a house party or do a house party? Are you training your recruits? What are you doing to invest in your recruits and the longevity of your business? Those are really important things you need to ask yourself if you're noticing that your business is slowing down. Okay, something else you can do to just maintain that momentum is positive thinking and law of attraction. So some different things that I mean by this. Surround yourself with positive people would be the biggest thing. Avoid posting negativity on your social media sites. It can really turn customers off from buying or joining your team. Just don't buy into it. Don't feed into it. Don't do the woe is me posts. It just that's it. It's really just that simple. Just don't do it. Stay positive. Lead by example. If you have recruits, are you doing what you're asking them to do? If you're telling them that they need to reach out to 5 people every day, are you reaching out to 5 people every day? It's really something important that they need to see that you're doing what that you're asking them to do. And then something else to remember is facts tell and stories sell. So avoid long-winded like feature dumping on people. Like, well, our mascara is has green tea in it, and all of our products are naturally based, and that's why it is amazing. People can find that information on the website. How is it going to benefit them? Do you have a customer who felt a certain way about something that maybe this potential recruit or customer might want to know about? Tell them. Say things like, I had a customer who felt that way and they found that blah, 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 blah happened. Or I can understand what you mean, or what you may be thinking. What if I told you that blank? Would you be more comfortable with the idea then? You just want to really make sure you're engaging the customer and setting up what you're telling them as a benefit for them, not just feature dumping. Okay, so a little bit more on positive thinking, law of attraction. Okay, something that I was told and something that literally made such a huge difference in my recruiting is this. So for every one sales pitch or sales post that you put on your social media, match it with 3 law of attraction posts. And what I mean by law of attraction is this. Examples. Wow, I just paid my electric bill with my Younique commission. I love this job. I love being able to sit by the pool and sell mascara and make money. Hashtag I love my job. Or post a picture of you using your Younique debit card with the number blocked. Wow, I just bought this new flat screen TV. Some other things, law of attraction. Support your Y sisters. Cheer them on and post on your wall for them. Congratulate them on promotions. Share your pictures with them. Positivity breeds positivity, and people want what you have. So if you're telling them what is great about your life, they want that. Okay, so keep the momentum. How can you keep the momentum with your parties? Okay, so just some things to make sure that you're keeping your parties like fun and lively. Make sure that if you can financially do giveaways. Once you start building up some Y cash and half-priced items, you should be able to give away a pigment or a lip gloss. Do some games, and there's tons of games again that you can find in all over the Facebook groups. You just need to search for it. Do tutorials for them, or some tips and tricks on beauty stuff. Ask questions. What's your favorite lip gloss? Which one would you get if you were going to get a pigment? Engage them. Make sure you're posting 3 times a day. End the party on Facebook a day or 2 earlier than it actually ends on your website. We can't extend parties on the website, so this is the only way for you to actually extend it on Facebook is to act like it's over, and then you're going to extend it just for those few sales are still coming. I have so many people that buy late after the party ends on Facebook, quote unquote, so it's really something that has worked very well for me. And don't prejudge. Don't assume someone won't say yes to hosting for you. Just ask. Ask everybody. Don't pick and choose. Refrain from booking parties with a host who doesn't have the mascara or at least a results photo of themselves to post. So if somebody really wants to host and they don't have the mascara, then go to their house and take a picture of them wearing your mascara if you're comfortable doing that. Be prepared for rejection. This is something that's really big. Create scripts for objections. So, you need to be prepared for people to tell you, oh, it's too expensive, or I don't have that time to host a party, or I'm not good at selling things, so I can't join your business. I don't wear makeup, so I can't join your business. Number 1, if people say no, don't take it personal. Number 2, if they're giving you the excuses that I've just listed above, make sure you know how to react to them. Create scripts for yourself. And another way to be prepared for rejection is to stay on top of personal development, because if you're taking things personal, then you need to create a new perspective for yourself, because that can kind of help you from getting out of that stuck position. Analyze your activity, and what I mean by this is find out how many no's it's been taking for you to get a yes for a party or for a recruit, and make sure that you're getting that number of people to see your presentation every day. And bottom line, don't give up. Stay persistent. We all have parties that are busts and months when sales and recruiting is down. Just keep your momentum and know that we're all here to help you. And thank you so much for listening to this. I tried to make it short and sweet so you guys wouldn't, get bored. So what that means is I probably talked very fast. I'm going to give this PowerPoint to Kanisha so she can make it available to you in the event that you wanted to take some notes and you didn't, and I was pressing go on those slides too quickly. Good luck, guys, and friend me on Facebook. I would love to network with you, and if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks again, and congrats on this new business. You're going to do great.